The very first card that you get is from Serapis Bay, talking about ascension. That an ascension is happening. Move into your true self. Rise above the darkness. The light is here. Rise above the darkness. Man, it feels like you guys have had a hard time for a very long time. And so he's kind of coming to bring you hope that the ascension is going to be helping with in lots of ways. Energetically, frequencies are rising in lots of ways. It's going to help you to find your inner strength. Not so much finding it as acknowledging what's already there, right? It's like ascension. The ascension is already here. Your inner strength is already here. So it's not so much about finding it as it is embracing it and embodying your inner strength. For all that you've been through, you guys are incredibly strong. Like, I kept hearing when I was doing this reading, I just kept hearing that you didn't go through all this for nothing. You didn't go through all this for no reason. So it's like they're inviting you to become more aware of just how strong you are, partly because of all that you've been through. And with that perspective, it's easier to appreciate the struggles for that reason. That it's made you incredibly strong. Recognize that you have the power, you have the strength, you can do anything, Gemini. So that's pretty kind of what this reading is about. It's about you remembering who you are, lining up. Now this yoga card is coming up, but they want you to notice this card is so perfect for the gold, where things are lit up. It's like his third eye, his throat, and his heart chakra, his around his head. So it's like soul, mind, heart, body, right? The yoga is an exercise, for the body. And what this is about is you lining up with your soul self, your intellect, your heart space, everything in your physical body, lining up with who you really are, and how strong you have become because of what you've been through. That's what they're saying. The next card that comes up also has a lot of gold lined up. Look at this. See this gold lined up, right? Congruent, lined up with who you are now, for everything you've been through. I keep saying that. This card is the teacher card, and they're asking you to find a teacher. Now, this card sometimes is saying that you are a teacher, and you may be. This is a general reading. You may be a teacher. But in this context right now, they're inviting you to find a teacher. Someone who has been through a lot as well, is confident, and a mentor kind of thing. Find yourself a mentor. And the next card that wants to go is this feminine, divine feminine, whether it's your mom, your wife, your daughter, your sister. This is a very feminine card, but it could also be for males. It's not about gender as much as it is the divine feminine. The divine feminine. Find a teacher that is solid in their divine feminine aspects to work with you, mentor you, help you in whatever you're needing help with in terms of lining up. So this teacher is already lined up, and you're being invited to line up and know your inner strength. And so finding a teacher can be really helpful for you. And all of this, what this is about, lining up with who you really are, this is about remembering who you are. Remembering who you are at a soul core level. And with the energies right now, and for these first 6 months of the year, they're really wanting you to find that teacher, teacher, mentor, as soon as possible. And then over these 6 months, working on remembering who you are and lining up with who you are, embracing how strong you really are. Also, throughout the 6 months, they're wanting you to purify. You're getting the purification card. This is very much saying to letting go of the past, letting go of these situations, life experiences that may have been challenging, how things may have been challenging, to purify in terms of letting that stuff go. And part of what helps to let it go is to view everything through the lens or through the perspective of that it made you stronger. It made you stronger. You're amazing. Because of everything you've been through, you're very, very strong. So purifying is saying, let go of everything that doesn't serve you anymore. Breathe. You're getting the breath card to breathe it out. There's, I can feel some of you it's not, sometimes it's not, it doesn't feel good to hear that, okay, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. You've heard that expression. And for some of you, it feels, just kind of annoying. It's like, well, yeah, but I could have done without all that. So it's really about accepting that about who you are, and appreciating that strength that you've developed through all these experiences. So to help with the purification and just letting things go, finding an appreciation for them, so that you can let them go and line up with who you really are. Breathing is really helpful. Just taking some deep breaths. They're also saying to surround yourself with gentle people. This is also coming back, and now this one wants to come back. And she wants to come back. Surround yourself with gentle people. There's a gentle strength about this teacher. There's a very gentle strength about this teacher, because the strength is coming from within. That's what they're saying. So surround yourself with gentle people, not just the mentor, but also just in general. Surrounding yourself with gentle people. Be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle situations and environments, like getting outside, purification. She wants to come back with all this water around here, spending some time in water to purify. A bath. This one being a sort of a closed bubble like that, is sort of a symbol for, soaking in a salt bath. Just sort of being, taking care of yourself, being gentle with yourself, enjoying a nice warm bath with salt that purifies, that pulls toxicity out. Being gentle with yourself, and in any way that you enjoy, that's helpful to you. As this happens, so let's say over these 6 months, at some point, hopefully sooner than later, you find a mentor, teacher, and you're sort of starting to get lined up with things. This may, okay, this one wants to go next. Infinite supply. You will be taken care of always. The universe is abundant and infinite in its abundance. You will be taken care of. This one is not, so fundamental to things. It's just kind of like, by the way, just know that the universe is infinite and you'll be taken care of. Maintain your commitment to yourself and your family. And she wants to come back with this inner strength that you've developed. It feels like you have a really strong commitment to your family. That's part of it. Really strong commitment. So they're saying maintain that commitment to yourself and your family. You're also getting confidence. Archangel Michael is protecting the confidence that you have developed to this point. And then just keep going. So he wants to come back to say, you know, this ascension just continues, right? We keep getting, every so often we get another increase, another increase. This will continue to happen. And as it does, Archangel Michael is there to protect you as you go. Ask him, and he will be there with you anytime. And with his sword, he's protecting the confidence that you've developed to this point. And then when you have another sort of click in terms of lining up, like he's coming up underneath this one. So as you underneath both of these, right? So as you another click and you get this much closer to being completely lined up, he's protecting that confidence that you build as you go. You're also getting a career transition. So it's as if, as you get more lined up and embrace this inner strength that you have, it could, and you're being inspired by this mentor, this could inspire a transition in your career. It could be a whole different path, or it could also be something sort of added to or adjusted a little bit to what you already do. A career transition. Transition, though, feels more like your life purpose is triggering a career change. So, okay, so yeah, so they're saying that it is more dramatic than just a little thing. It's like a transition to potentially a whole different career. So be open to what might come in terms of inspiration for you in a different career that more lines up with your purpose. Again, you didn't go through all of this for nothing. You didn't go through all this for nothing. This is in line with your purpose, and as you get more and more lined up, it lines up with your purpose in terms of a career. Yeah. This is good. This is good, Gemini, for the next 6 months. You're also getting the practice card. This one's interesting. Practice, practice, practice. So practice. And this is wanting to go, yes, 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 yes. Just kind of practice sort of everything. Practice yoga. Practice appreciating your inner strength throughout these 6 months. You know, any time that you're feeling a little wobbly, remember a time when you felt really strong. Practice that mental muscle of remembering a time where you felt lined up in the past. Also practice envisioning being lined up. Practice envisioning a potential new career change and how that would feel to you. Practice with purification in the various ways that you can remove toxicity. You know, practice getting yourself into gentle environments that feel really good to you. All of these things help line you up. And as you line up over these 6 months, your final cards are about spreading your wings and go. This wants to come up with this one. Spread your wings and go. Take this inner strength. We're coming up underneath her. Take this inner strength, potential new career change lined up with your purpose, which is just going to light you up. There's this really strong feeling of just lighting you up from your core when you're lined up with your purpose like this and you know what you want to do. So then do it. This is saying then take the steps, take off, fly, spread your wings, take action. Don't hold back. You're not going to want to. It feels like you're not even almost going to be able to. And he wants to come back. He's like, these ascension energies in these first 6 months are so much sort of for everyone about creating. It's about clarity, getting clear, and then creating. So spread your wings and go, and the miracles will unfold in front of you. Miracles will be happening. Miracles in terms of lining up. Miracles of lining up. Miracles of finding a mentor, miracles of getting clear, miracle of finding your purpose and then taking action on it. And as you do, even more miracles will be happening, not just for you, but in line with the career choice that you're transitioning into, will be helping so many others because you went through so much and have developed this incredible inner strength.